Hey guys, welcome back to Unicorn Funland. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm MikaelaAndromeda, and I'm here to do something. I don't know, straight into it again. I have an idea of what's going on. I know that I'm gonna be doing a reading about the weekend, but Spirit keeps like Spirit keeps pulling me to unify the zodiac. This is the message that keeps coming through. Is unify the zodiac, and it makes sense to me, and it will make sense to people who that resonates with. Really, it'll make sense to people who are all about coming together. I mean, in their own communities, coming together in the world, unifying the world. And I know that there's not super too many people out there like that, but those numbers are growing every day. And so this reading is going to resonate with people who are looking to unify themselves and who are looking to unify the zodiac, who are looking to unify the world, who understand universal consciousness and universal oneness. And if you've been watching my channel, you guys know that that's a part of my message is oneness and unity, people coming together, us balancing ourselves, us balancing this world and this planet, balancing this paradigm, just balancing our experience, because we can't none of us are islands. Like, we can't have one sign without the other. Like, it wouldn't it wouldn't work. Like, nothing would work if one sign was taken out of the equation. Nothing would work. It wouldn't work well. So again, Spirit is guiding me to, and this was kind of hard for me to do. This was kind of hard for me to accept this idea, to do 12 cards for this weekend update is what it's going to be. To do 12 cards, one card for each sign, but to not tell you guys what the signs are. That was really hard for me to grasp. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want people to like think that whatever. Like, I want people to know what messages they're getting. And Spirit kept telling me they'll understand the messages. And Spirit also told me that this reading should resonate for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm still working on my astrology, but that is the energy that has been coming through for me all morning. As far as doing this reading, I woke up with this on my mind and on my heart, and this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, so if you're ready, stick with me, and you'll find the information that you need, because we can all learn from each other. The only time the only time I plan on doing separate signs is for monthly readings, because I know that there are messages that you need specifically in your specific sign. That's when I'll do these separate monthly readings. But my weekly readings and the random readings that I do throughout the week are always going to be about unifying the zodiac. So if that doesn't resonate with you, I understand, and you don't have to be part of my channel if you don't want to. But again, if you're looking to unify yourself and to unify the planet, then my readings are for you. Not doing this for likes and shares. I appreciate the liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really, really do. And I love you guys for it. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to send the messages. I'm just the messenger. So that's all I'm here to do. Without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the sign. Really? I didn't do that right anyway. I was supposed to hold it. La-di-da-di-da. So I'm going to pick one out of the bowl. Whoever is first. There it is. One message for the weekend. For this sign, Spirit. One message. One message. that one because a stack fell out and then this one was up, but they guided me to it. So there's some of you out there this weekend. There's some of you out there who need to just wait. Patience is the best virtue, guys. It's the best virtue because when you wait, that's when the magic comes in. That's when the magic happens. That's when the spark of imagination is manifested into your awareness. And so some of you are working these 9-to-5 jobs, working during the week, and then you have the weekends off, and you may not know what to do, and you may want to like just rush into your weekend and rush into the party and rush to the club or rush into your bed and not get up. But Spirit is advising you to just be patient, just wait, because there's an opportunity there's an opportunity that has been brewing for you that needs your awareness and patience and needs you to wait in order for it to come to you. This is so weird doing this reading like this, but if that's what it's supposed to be, then that's what it's supposed to be. So, this weekend, there is something that you're not compromising about. There's another person in your life that you're not compromising about. And Spirit is guiding you and advising you to get in touch with that person, to get in touch with this person that you haven't agreed with, this person that you haven't really been wanting to deal with, and to find a certain achievement. 6 is always going to be achievement. To find a certain kind of achievement with them. This person is needing to be in your life. They're needing to be in your life. And this person is an Aries. This sign is an Aries. But this person that you need to talk to is an Aries. So communicate with an Aries. If this card resonates with you, communicate with an Aries this weekend and find some kind of middle ground. Find some kind of compromise with this person because you've been needing them in your life. They need you in their life, and they want to come together with you. They just don't know how. So compromise with this other person so that you can find some kind of achievement this weekend. I didn't even pick one. I'm just like, I'm going to shuffle. This is different. I picked 2. I'll just go with this one on the top. It's time to get serious this weekend for some of you. Some of you have been doing a lot of this week. If this resonates with you and you've been doing a lot of this week, then for the weekend, it's time to settle down. This may not be a weekend to play. This may be a weekend for staying in and getting some important paperwork done. It may be the weekend for you to sign contracts. I'm seeing lawyers. I'm seeing doctors. I'm seeing like official contracts. So if this resonates with you, then this is probably the weekend for you to sit inside and just get a lot of work done. I'm seeing filing, files, file cleaning up the files on your computer, and getting things ready for an abundance to come in, which is wow. Whoa, that's really interesting. So stay inside this weekend. Stay inside this weekend. Whoever this resonates with, stay inside this weekend and find that abundance by cleaning up your files, by cleaning up your paperwork, by cleaning up the important adulting stuff. And I hope you guys are having a good week. BT Dub. Anything you want, go on the I'm twerking and you can't see it. Anyway, this sign. This is a weekend to continue that hard work. Wow. Continue that hard work. Some of you work through the weekend. Some of you work through the weekend. So continue that hard work. Spirit is calling me to both of these. This came out like this. And it said, do this upright first. So some of you need to continue to work through the weekend. This task that you've been working on, this project that you've been working on, some of you, it can't rest. You can't rest with it. Not just because of a deadline that you have, but because like in your heart and in your spirit, in your mind and in your body, like it is like, I need to get this out. So if this card resonates with you, get that work out. Get that work done. And it's rewarding work. It's work that you like to do anyway. For others of you, the work that you've been putting in is ready to just take a rest. You need to take a rest. There's like it's a completely flipped idea. It's a completely flipped message. If this card is resonating with you and you have been doing a lot of work this week, it's time to sit back and allow that work to manifest itself. Allow that work to almost harvest itself, because you've sat back and you've sat back and you've done the work. So that means you have done the work in a peaceful and calm manner. You've sat back and you've done the work. And now this weekend, it's okay to just continue that. It's okay to continue to sit back and let that harvest come in. Wow, that is an interesting message. Interesting message. See, this is the part where I'm usually like, sign, zodiac sign. What will you have us know, Spirit? Maybe I should just do that. What will you have us know? What will you have us know? What will you have us know, Spirit? Maybe some music. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is just so strange how this is happening right now. Oh my gosh. If you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody or something this weekend, if you find yourself comparing your situation, your situation of sadness, if you find yourself comparing your situation of sadness to another person's or to another idea or to another thing that happened to you, remember that is all over. That is all over. First and foremost, it's all over. Second of all, you shouldn't even be comparing yourself. And for those of you who have gained the capacity to stop comparing yourself to others, this also pertains. And there's like an emptying out of anguish, like an emptying out of anxiety. And so this weekend, I'm seeing like, for this specific sign, if this resonates with you, this weekend is a time to be able to get out and get into the sunshine. Spirit is saying, walk on the earth. Go walk on the earth. Go barefoot on the earth. Go barefoot on the earth, and don't compare that experience of walking. Man, this is so strange. Don't compare that experience of walking to any other kind of experience that you've ever had, because there's something new for you. There's something new for your mind. These are two mental cards. These are clouds. These are two mental cards. There's something new coming through for your mind. A new way for you to think about your own situation, and a new way for you to think about how you want to achieve things. Wow. This is very, 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 very interesting. I don't want to be away. And so you guys have noticed, I just noticed that I haven't been putting these cards back. I have not been putting these cards back. So all the cards that I pulled, I have not put them back in the deck. So there are specific messages. This is a stack of cards. There are specific messages for each of the signs. Wow. This is so different. Like, it's so different that it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. But I know that even if 5 people watch this video, those 5 people need this message. This whole full message. Okay. For some of you this weekend, for some of you, oh, sorry guys, you know, I'm vegan, that's why I'm always gassy. I eat a lot of vegetables. Okay, for some of you this weekend, if this resonates with you, a stillness of your emotions. So going within to find a stillness of your emotions. You have been in some kind of emotional turmoil all week, and in fact all month. Spirit's telling me since July through August, you've been dealing with this emotional turmoil, and this is stability. 4 is always going to be about stability. So this is a good weekend to stabilize your emotions, to go within, deep within your emotions, and to not get bored with them. That's a general message of this card. As a general reading anyway, but that's a general message of this card, is to go within and stabilize your emotions by doing what you love, and by doing possibly something that you have never done before, and something that may be a little bit uncomfortable with your emotions, as in expressing those emotions to other people, expressing those inner emotions to other people. So whilst turning in whilst turning in and expressing those emotions to another, this will give you a balance. This will give you a certain kind of emotional stability. And then you'll be able to go into Sunday and the rest of the week feeling very balanced, and feeling like very patient and subtle with your emotions. Spirit is saying, like a cool, calm water, like an emotional subtlety. Man, this is something else. That's 3 cards. 2 of them came out. Ah. So, as far as movement, there's a movement that's not been happening in your life, and it's going to continue in through this weekend. So, gosh, the word stagnant keeps coming up, and there's a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something going on in the stars that had to do with this. So, this may be a stagnant weekend for some of you. Some of you have these goals and these dreams that you're working on, and you've done a lot of work on them, especially this past week. In this whole month of August, you've been doing a lot of work on this stuff. But this is going to be a weekend for you to just sit still and to not work. You usually work through the weekends, and that's cool. You know, I agree with working on your dreams, but if you have been doing too much, Spirit is guiding you to just be still. The sun's not going anywhere. Your goals and your dreams aren't going anywhere. And the ability to travel isn't going anywhere. It's just you need a bit of a break. You need to stop. You need to stop and stand in your power. 8 is a power number. You need to stop and just stand and really sit in your power. Stop, sit in your power, take a little bit of a break, and then come Monday, you're going to gain that momentum again. And some of you are getting synchronicities about that, and some of you will understand that, and it will resonate with you deeply. This is a general reading, guys, so take the meat and throw away the bones. Wow. I just feel this like sense of calm right now, like not just within me, but within the atmosphere, and not just within my atmosphere, within the atmosphere of the universe. It's just strange, but it's good. It's good strange to me. Straight intuitive, guys. Okay. So, rein your horses in. This is the Chariot in traditional decks, and that's direct your horses. But now it's time to rein your horses in. Bring it all in. You've done a bunch of work. You've directed your horses. Now it's time to rein those horses in. Wrap up your projects this weekend. Wrap up your projects this weekend. Wrap up your projects this weekend. And then come Monday, you're going to be starting something new. You're going to be starting a new project or another phase of your project. So rein your horses in. Direction is over. Direction is over. Directing what you have been trying to do is over. So Spirit's saying this weekend, rein in your horses and wrap everything up. And continue to be aware of that. Continue to be aware of what is emerging in your life. Continue to be aware of what's emerging in your life. But wrap up all of these physical things that you've been doing. The things that are coming to an end. The things that you don't need to be completely worrying about anymore. Wrap them up. Wrap it up. I keep seeing that Dave Chappelle skit where he was like, wrap it up. He had some kind of button and it was the wrap it up button. And then Guillermo Dees is like, hey, yo, Chappelle, wrap it up. Anyway, wrap it up. Wrap it up, okay? The work is done, guys. Wrap it up this weekend for those of you that resonate with that. I think next time, if I do this again, if Spirit calls me to do this again, I'll say whatever the element is, because I'm just like, because I don't accidentally want to say the sign. What will you have us know about this sign, Spirit? Oh my goodness. Get together with your community. If this card is resonating with you, get together with your community. Get together with people in your community. Get together with people who like to be in community and gather with them. I'm literally, all these little tiny colorful people are holding hands, but I'm literally seeing this specific sign holding hands with somebody, holding hands with one person walking down the street, holding hands with a group of people literally in a circle. We are the world, and this specific sign knows that we are all a part of the oneness, and that in order to live and to work on this planet, that we have to all be together, and that nobody is an island. I am encouraging you and encourage yourself to go out and to meet some new people this weekend. If this card resonates with you, I'm encouraging you to go out and meet with some new people and just encourage yourself. If you feel like you're sitting in bed and you're not doing anything important and you don't really have anything to do, go for a walk. I'm telling you, a lot of us need to be going for walks. Go for an intuitive walk. Leave the house and walk. And then you might find something. These messages are for everybody. But for this specific sign, this is important because you've been needing to get some exercise. You've been needing to get some sunlight. You've been cooped up in the house all week, worrying about certain things that you really don't need to be worrying about. But now, this weekend, this is a time to get out, even if getting out is going to the club. Even if getting out is walking up to the store, up the street, that's only 1 or 2 blocks away. This is the time, this is the weekend to get out. Get out and go into your community. Go meet some people. Go talk to some people. Chat it up. Take your business cards. Take your business cards out and just hand them out to people. Just say, hey, how you doing? Do you want to just take one of my cards? And then a renewal will happen for your mind. Oh, that walk that you take is going to renew your mind. You think you know what sign it is, and you don't. I know you guys are probably like, oh, that's the Pisces because she's laughing. It's not. It's really not. Oh, man. Okay, so the metaphysical and spiritual things that you've learned, I promise you this is not Pisces. The metaphysical and the spiritual things that you have learned are ready to emerge. They want to emerge and they want to come out this weekend. So if you resonate with this card this weekend, whatever function that you go to, whatever community group that you go to, whatever organization that you're a part of that needs to meet this weekend, these people are ready to hear these ideas. Excuse me. This isn't a weekend to be silent. It's the complete opposite. Same in the energy of the card, the metaphysical and spiritual and deepness, that is there. But now this weekend, it wants to come out. There are a lot of you who have been trying to do work in your community, who've been working on these community projects. And so now your community and those people that you're working with, they are very, very interested in hearing your ideas. They're very interested in hearing your kind of off-the-wall ideas or non-traditional ideas, and they'll accept them unconditionally. So allow those metaphysical things to come out. If this resonates with you, this is a great weekend to go and talk about your path, talk about your journey, talk about your story, talk about what you have learned with the people who are listening, with the people who care. Two more. Dos más. What will you have us know? What will you have us know? This one flipped up first. Spirit didn't necessarily say do one card for everybody. That's why some of you are getting two cards. This sign got two cards. Where this is death, this is life. So this weekend will be an uplifting weekend. This weekend will be about brewing, growing upwards. Yes, because this is kind of a breakdown. And so this is the complete opposite. This is going up. This kind of looks like, I mean, if you just look at it abstractly, lightning in the sky and maybe rain, or like these are stars up here. Jesus. Oh my God. I never looked at this card upside down. It looks like stars in a rain cloud. But like, so a storm is brewing, a good storm, because storms aren't always bad. I mean, yeah, they can be destructive. But if you look at it, they can be destructive, but if you look at it a different way, storms can be creative. Storms can be replenishing. They can be full of growth and, man, full of inspiration. So if this card resonates with you this weekend, this is a time to emerge again. There's a grand healing happening. That's one of my symbols, so you've probably heard that before. There's a grand healing happening because whatever transformation that you've been going through these past couple of weeks, these past 2 to 4 weeks, for this sign, you've been going through this particular transformation. And so now this weekend, you're going to get to go up. You're going to get to go up. Gosh, there's a level up, and there's a change, because this is all about transformation and change. There's a change that is ready to like rise, that is like growing and brewing like a storm. So be aware of that. This isn't necessarily stay in the house or go out and do anything, but this is more be aware of that storm that is brewing and be one with it. This is the energy of the card, because I haven't looked at this, but this is the energy that's coming through, not upside down. Be aware of that storm that's brewing and really be one with it. Every beautiful aspect that you're experiencing this weekend, every beautiful aspect that you experience this weekend, be one with it. Be one with it, because there may be chaos. There may be chaos around you, But no matter what happens around you, no matter whether it's a bad storm or a good storm, no matter what's happening around you, be one with that. Be one with that, and you're gonna find something new. General reading, guys. You're gonna find a bright light within another person. Wow. I didn't even pick the last one, but this is it. Okay. Wow. You see, this is how intuition works. I didn't plan on picking that up and starting to shuffle. I hadn't even picked the thing yet. But this is the card for this sign. If you find your mind going this weekend, some of you are going to have to keep it going. And some of you are going to have to slow it down. Oh my gosh, this is so horrible. This is like pain, not horrible, but this is painful for me because like I'm so used to separating the signs. And this could be for anybody, but I guess that's the beauty of it. So if you have found that your mind is going, some of you, I'm feeling just a select few of you are going to need to just keep those gears going. But some of you are going to have to recognize all of that turmoil in your mind and stop it. I'm seeing like putting on blinders, like when like those sleep masks, putting on a sleep mask so that your mind stops going, putting a sleep mask on your mind so that your mind just stops going so much and stops just tormenting itself. Slow down your thinking. If this resonates with you for this weekend, slow down your thinking. If what resonates with you is that your thinking has been slow and that you need to keep going and that you need to work through the weekend, then that's what it is. But if you feel like your mind has been just firing off all week and all month, this is a weekend for you to slow that down so that you don't burn yourself out. These look like chimneys in the top of her head. Slow it down so you don't burn yourself out. Guys, this is a general reading. Whew. I'm going to tell you I'm uncomfortable. If this if this video doesn't get very many views, I really don't blame you. I really don't blame you because like it's so strange. It's so strange. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I followed my intuition and just did what I needed to do to start to bring us all together, because whether you believe it or not, we all need each other. No one person needs another person more than anybody else. It's like we all need, that's what the word balance means. It's like just finding a middle ground for all 12 signs. We all need to be able to balance with each other. And the only way we're going to do that is by being together and learning from each other and not hating each other and loving each other unconditionally. Excuse me. But that is the general reading for this weekend, guys. If you'd like to book a reading, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Actually, that's for if you just want to email me. But please go to my website, www.unicornfunland.com. Go to my website. You can book down at the bottom. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, guys. I'm glad that you guys are feeling my message. If you are feeling my message, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Everything is down below in the description. But and I'm gonna be putting out my monthlies next week, so you'll get a more specific idea of what you need to do. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep just doing it intuitively, like doing these intuitive readings. I have this idea. I want to continue to do divine masculine, divine feminine, self-care, and spirit messages. And so I'm going to be doing those on a weekly basis, but they're going to be monthly. So say the first of the month is a Sunday. So for that first week, I'm going to put out spirit messages for that month. And then for the next week, it's going to be self-care for that month. I hope you guys get it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get it or not. I'm going to do it. And then you'll see what I mean. Be like, oh, okay, that's what she meant. Anyway, I'm 35 minutes in, guys. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Thank you, Spirit, for moving through me and for making my ego extremely uncomfortable in doing this reading. Please allow this reading to resonate with who it resonates with, whoever needs this reading and whoever needs these messages. Allow them to receive it and allow them to understand exactly what it means for them and for their surroundings and for their environment. Guys, Zodiac, all 12 signs, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I'll be back with you next week for your monthlies for September. Bye!